Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me today on another session of Cook and Bake with Samer. Today, I'm going to be making a gluten-free pumpkin cheesecake. I'm going to be making four of them, three regular size and one a little smaller. What I'm going to start with is I have my spring pan here. We need to spray it with our whether butter or if you're using a particular oil you like to use. Then I had also a round parchment paper cut up. We also spray that as well. So we have our pan ready. And next I have my gluten-free crackers. These are going to be, we're going to put them in the food processor and grind them. We need 1.5 cups. There's a reason I'm using gluten-free, just it's been requested. If you want to use the regular graham crackers, so each 3 sticks equals to half a cup, so you'll need 9 sticks of the regular graham crackers. I'm going to grind them, and then we will add a 1/4 cup of sugar and 4 tablespoons or half a stick of melted butter. And then I'll show you what we're going to be doing. I'm going to actually change my gloves because I also touched the ones that have gluten. I don't want anybody to have any gluten stuff contaminated with the non-gluten, with the gluten-free items. I'm going to add the sugar, the 1/4 cup of sugar to our gluten-free crackers here. There we go. We want to make them fine, so you know we can chop them first and we'll go from there. I did grind them and puree them for a total of about no more than 2 minutes. And we can see they are fine over here. Let me just, there we go. Get this down here. I don't have camera crew today, by the way. You know, they're on vacation. So now I'm going to be adding our melted butter in here and into the crackers. And I'm going to mix it in there. By the way, with the gluten-free, use the whole package of the box, or try that. That would equal to about the 1.5 cups that we need. Well, this is beautiful here. You know, it's not going to be like all dense in there. It's still a little. It looks like if it's a little powdery, but with the crackers and the butter, it's a very good taste here. So now I'm going to start spreading our crackers. It's mainly on the bottom. We don't usually, they don't go to the top. Let me see here, make sure it's in the camera. Again, no camera crew, so I'm have to improvise. And I wanted to show you these recipes. It's important, you know, I'm getting a lot of requests, and I got requests to make also be taken to work. And the extra little one is for here. The three are with the spring pan, the other ones with the little ones, a smaller one. Okay. All right, and so I made one. I'm going to make the other 3, and then we'll start on our cheesecake. See you soon. I have to show you the pan with the parchment paper there, and it's sprayed on the inside as well. Just wanted to quickly show you these 4 cheesecakes ready to be made. You see how I like to put a little bit of the crust a little bit to the sides, a little bit here. So here's one, here's another. These are going to be very tasty. Hello again. I have here, we're going to start on our filling. I have in here the 3 blocks of cheese. They're 8-ounce blocks of cream cheese. I'm going to add in there a 15-ounce can of pumpkin puree. And then I'm going to also add 16 ounces of sour cream. And after that, I'm going to mix them. And then in a stand mixer, I'm going to mix them and puree them. And then after they're mixed well, you still have to at times go with the spatula and wipe the sides and make sure everything is mixed well. And then we will add our eggs at room temperature one at a time. By the way, everything needs to be at room temperature. Then we'll add our sugar, herbs, and spices, not herbs, but spices that we're going to put in here. I'm going to put about a quarter teaspoon of nutmeg. I have in here, I've grounded myself some cardamom and some cloves. I'm going to put a total of half a teaspoon. They're mixed together. And then we're going to put 2.5 tablespoons of cornstarch and 1.25 cup of sugar. So we'll start mixing and we'll uh, we'll start it on low and then we'll continue. And the mixture here, the 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 smell of the cardamom and the cloves there. By the way, the cardamom and cloves, if you don't have them, it's okay. Just maybe add a little bit more nutmeg, and I'm sorry, also a teaspoon of cinnamon. Um, but if you don't have them, you can maybe add another quarter teaspoon of this, a little quarter teaspoon of nutmeg. You can do that. And even if you didn't have them, it's okay. It'll still be good, but this is going to give it that little special taste as a pumpkin cheesecake. Again, I'm going to continue, and then we'll show you. We're also at the end, we'll also add 2 teaspoons of uh, vanilla extract. We'll see you soon. And we started adding the eggs. Here's see how the texture is. We're going to add one egg at a time. When it mixes, we'll add the second egg, and we'll go from there. I'm running it on first speed, so that's low speed. But look how beautiful it is. It's going to be really, really nice. Then I'm going to add the rest of the eggs, and I'll show you when we add the. Look how creamy our mixture is here. With the light, it makes it look yellow on camera from what I'm seeing, but it's really more orangey. Now I'm going to add the 1.25 cups of sugar. And I get some questions at times about the sugar that I'm using. I'm using it's organic cane sugar. You can use regular sugar. I just like to use it. It doesn't change the taste or anything like this. I'm working on one-handed here because no camera crew. And so now I'm going to be adding 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. With the cinnamon and and the nutmeg, I had to put the phone down, and then I have the 1 teaspoon of cinnamon here, quarter teaspoon of freshly grounded nutmeg, and as I mentioned, I have the cardamom here with the cloves. The cardamom ratio to cloves, I have 2 to 1 when I grinded them. So and I'm putting half a teaspoon total. So as I said, 2 to 1. I'll need to add the 2.5 tablespoons of cornstarch and the half over here. And then we need to add 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. One-handed, I'm not going to, I'm going to use my magic measuring device over here. There we go. A little more there. That's 2 teaspoons. Okay. All right. I will start mixing until they are mixed well. And then we're going to put them in our pans. And we're going to preheat the oven at 325. And I'm going to show you, I'm going to cover the bottom of the spring pans with aluminum foil and put them in a warm bath while they're cooking, baking for 1 hour. And then we open the oven, we turn the oven off, we open it for 5 seconds, close it back, and leave them in there for another hour. Okay, I'll be back shortly. I'm going to scrape the sides, scrape the bottom, make sure everything is mixing very well. All right, see you soon. Okay, we have, I don't know if yeah, I'm hoping you'll be able to see this, but there we go. Look at our pumpkin cheesecake mixture here. There. Trying to do it in a way so you could see. All right, and so again, we're gonna preheat. We've had our preheat the oven at 325. We're gonna bake it for an hour. I'm going to be making the 3 more before I'm going to cook them all together at the same time, I should say. And then we'll go from there. See, this is beautiful here. We'll come back. I'll show them to you when they're in the oven, and see you in a little bit. Look at these beautiful 4 cheesecakes that are about to go into the oven. Again, I'll show you when I put them there. I'm going to have them in a 1/4 inch of water, and that's why I wrap them up on the bottom with aluminum foil to prevent the water from going in. I recommend to wrap them up in the aluminum foil before you put the cheesecake in there. It would help. This one I'm not going to because it's not a spring pan, and I'm not worried about any water going in it. Look at our 4 cheesecakes sitting in here, getting ready to bake for an hour. And the reason for the water is that it doesn't, it preserves the top from splitting. That's the reason for you put the water in there. All right, be back in an hour. The pumpkin cheesecakes were in there for an hour, and now I've opened the oven for 5 seconds, and it's off. We're going to set the timer for another hour, and then we take them out to cool down. Look at these beautiful pumpkin cheesecakes. They smell really good. This one is staying here. But I have to, right now we have to put them, letting them cool off, and then we need to have them overnight in the refrigerator before we release them and start cutting into them.
What beautiful cheesecakes!
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. We'll see if we're able to cut them later. These came out this morning from the fridge. They're looking good. And don't forget to subscribe, tell your friends. Let me know if you try it, how it turns out, or if you have any questions. And don't hesitate to ask. You take care. Bye-bye. Hello, everyone. I already tasted a slice earlier. I'm going to go for another one. We've had it overnight, and the other 3 cheesecakes are gone. By the way, they went to where they're supposed to be. Here, I'm going to cut a smaller slice here for us to try and see. Oh, this is good. Look at that. Look at that beautiful cheesecake here. You see that? Wonderful, wonderful. I'm still without the camera crew, so I'm going to move the camera right now. Here we are. Okay, let's try this here. Look at the texture. This is so nice. It's firm, but soft to be juicy. Mm. It's creamy. It's delicious. Those spices we put in there, they're all mixed together with that cream cheese. They're beautiful crust. Yes, it's gluten-free, but you'd never tell. You'd never know. Thank you for staying with me with all these cheesecakes that we made, and hope you get to make it and enjoy it. And the camera crew is missing out. They're not here. I'll save them a slice or two. But honestly, this is delicious. It's delicious. All right. We'll see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe. Take care. Bye-bye.
These pumpkin cheesecakes were really, really delicious. I hope you get to try them, share with your friends, have them try them. Give them information to my channel, have them subscribe. Until next time.